Hello, I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. Okay. Welcome to the Volairen show. I guess we've done this 17 times so far. Good stuff. So I'm going to give me a second here. Open my chat window up there. So cool, yeah, welcome to the Volairen show. It is right now 7:42 in the evening in the Philippines, and it is 7:42 in the morning Eastern Standard Time in the US. So yeah, lately I've been doing two of these streams. One one when I get up in the morning, and then the other when I close for the night. And so that I can kind of get the two different time zones. So anyway, that's what I've been doing lately. So before we begin, today we're going to be, today we're going to be playing Stellaris as always, as we have been for a while now. We're going to, I think we're going to play this all the way through, guys. We'll see. Unless it starts getting really boring, we're going to, we're going to see if we can at least take over this entire galaxy, dominate every single empire here, and with synthetic fertility, and maybe achieve cosmogenesis. Like to see what that looks like. It'll be the first time for me that I've actually won via the crisis. Becoming the crisis. So I think it was a good opportunity to experience some new play styles. So anyway, so I'll also be taking screenshots along the way if it has anything to do with the synthetic fertility event chain, which I think is pretty much over. I don't think there's anything else really with it. But I will also be taking screenshots of cosmogenesis stuff. So, but anyway, before we begin playing, I just wanted to I want to start throwing out there each show that so for those of you that haven't heard yet, I have completely overhauled my membership system for YouTube memberships. If you were thinking about becoming a member, but it was too confusing or whatever, there were too many tiers. Well, now there's just one. You only need to pay $5 and you get a whole boatload of stuff, and that's really all I care about right now. Right now, I just want to get a membership community going. I think that's the most important thing, really, is a community, not how much you give me. So, really, even just $5 says that you're really dedicated to the channel. I know things are tough right now, with the economy and everything is just totally in the shitter. I get that. So, if you put faith in me like that, it really, tells me you want to invest in my channel, and I really appreciate that. So I'm going to give back, and I've got a lot of things that I'm putting into place right now for that, to give back to those of you that want to invest in my channel. So here's what I'll do if you choose to invest in my channel. You're going to have access to member-only videos. I'm going to start making them every 10 members I get. I'm going to make a members only video. So you'll get access to that content. You also get access to live member events, member only events. So we'll be able to get together as a membership community and, talk to each other, hang out, have fun, have a live stream together, just us. And basically, I can pay special attention to you guys and then you can meet each other too and mingle and hang out on a live stream. So that's another way to meet people with having things in common and form bonds and things like that. being social online. So I think that's a good thing. You know, and there's a lot we could do with that, especially with the member videos and stuff. But also, other thing that I'm gonna decide to do, I'm gonna start hosting live events for both members and non-members. But members will get priority as far as who I pick to participate in those events directly. So if you wanted to say play StarCraft, or sorry, you know, I'm always trying new stuff. So I wanted to try this, roll this out, and see how you guys like it. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, I cut out the fat, made it really simple. You know, you invest a little bit in the channel and you get a whole lot. You know, but we got to start somewhere. So I think this is a good, you know, a better idea, a better way of doing it. And you know, and honestly, and also I want to make sure, as always, anytime you subscribe, view, click, whatever, I absolutely appreciate that, and I don't ever want to stop being grateful for that, you know, for your engagement. Every little bit of engagement helps the channel, you know. But obviously, at some point, I do want to get, I want to, you know, raise my revenue and get, you know, so I can do more stuff for you guys, make better content, that kind of things. But anyway, I made a membership video. So if you're interested in becoming a member, hitting that join button, go ahead and check it out. It really just lays it out for you. But I just wanted to throw that in there, you know, shield that for a second. So the other thing I want to talk about is the events. So the events are like, I'm gonna start doing them. The next event is to be determined. First, I've got to get people interested. So if you are interested in playing a Stellaris with me in any capacity, whether it be co-op or multiplayer, we're going to try to do co-op first, but send me a DM, you know, let me know when you're available. Let's come together, and then once I get enough people together, and we'll figure out a date, and then we'll stream it live. So I think that'll be really great for the channel and the community in general. So I think it's just a good idea all around. See, I believe in the win-win, right? So, you know, and I look at, you know, joining my channel, you know, hitting the join button as an investment. And so I'm going to do my best to make sure that I take care of your investment and make sure you're getting something out of it. So, so yeah, that's my promise to you. And also, if you join, like I said, it shows investment in the channel, dedication. I'm going to, you know, you're going to have more influence over me than somebody who, say, isn't a member or hasn't even subscribed or whatever. You know, like that, it shows you really care, right? Like, so, like, even more. And like I said, again, that doesn't mean that you're, you know, that I don't care about you if you don't join. That's not what this is. You know, I just want to, you know, if you do join, then yeah, you get those special perks, and you know, like, again, I want to say, all engagement is highly encouraged and welcome and appreciated, no matter what. So always keep that in mind. I'd rather you subscribe, leave comments and stuff, and things like that, and not join than not do anything at all. You know, like, you still help me so much by doing that, and I really appreciate it. So, you know, this is just something I wanted to try, see, you know, try a different approach to the whole thing. Anyway, yeah, with the live events, again, if you're interested in participating with me in Stellaris or other games, you know, we may do other games in the future. Right now, we'll try Stellaris, multiplayer, co-op. If you're interested in any of those things, I want to know. Hit me a DM in the Discord, and and then we'll figure out a date and we'll get this out. So that's all I got. So that with that, let's begin. Let me make sure nobody's chatted. Check the chat here real quick. Okay. So back to the game. Let's see. They have a decent sized fleet. We just vassalized, or I thought we did. What? What is this crap? I vassalized this guy. It rolled me back. The damn game rolled me back. Wow, that is really stupid. Okay. So when I left, I had vassalized this guy and I got rolled back. Let me see if I can get. Huh. Alright, well, the last thing I did before I vassalized them is I spread these guys out. Okay, they already got their orders, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll the clock forward, but that's really dumb.
Engaging
I can't believe it
hostile
rolled back.
station.
Rolled back on me like that. We'll just wait until they're... Okay, now they have acceptance. I'm gonna send the offer. Okay. Alright, so that was... I guess no harm, no foul. That could have been bad. Rolling back is bad. I never like rolling back, even if it doesn't have any consequences. I don't like games that do that to me. So I don't like it when games do that to me. So anyway, now that we've vassalized most of the galaxy, we are going to try to vassalize this guy again. Because we would have vassalized him 10, 20 years ago, but he was a jerk and war exhaustion was stupid, and yeah. So, stuff out of my control. But, this time we will completely take over everything before we stop bombarding and start claiming planets. I think that's how I want to do it from now on, because I did that the last time here and it was really smooth. And I did that here too and it was also very smooth. So I think that's a sustain, definitely, that procedure. So now this guy has his border closed to me. So what I want to do, let's see, because him having his border closed to me is very inconvenient. Rathian Concordant. Okay. So now their independence is guaranteed by the empire we want to go to war with. So what we'll do is we're going to go to war with these guys. See, they still have control of these two vassals. So we're going to declare war on him.
This is a declaration of war.
And then we're going to go to that other empire, and we are going to vassalize.
We have exhausted all diplomatic options.
So there was a lot of people on that list of defenders, but I really don't care. Now what I might have wanted to do, I don't think it's going to be a problem, but it actually would have been better if I had arranged the agreements with my other vassals to like attack with me. I already have a couple of them doing that with me already, but so what's cool is they kick some of their fleets out, which is great. He's back there. Now, I actually should have moved my troops, my fleets in position before I did that. I'll have him come over here and take that territory. Oh, all he's got to do... Well, there's nothing important in here. Unless they build something. So really, it's these planets that we've got to take over. Oh, oops. No. Deal with the enemy at our doorstep. So we need to clean this. All right. Looks like we got a plan, so let's see it played out. Okay, we're not at war with them. Okay, so we're at war with them. These guys and these guys. Oh, we're also at war with these guys. So this could actually be a problem unless this empire's borders are closed to them.
Research concluded.
Hypercomms forum. Sure.
Engaging hostile forces.
Oh, we're getting low on volatile motes. Oh, hopefully they'll make some more with
Engaging
building
hostile
slots.
station.
He's finished. Now this is interesting. I told the fleet to go over here. Okay. So, okay, so you're here. I guess I'll leave them there.
We are being hailed.
Okay, looks like we can reinforce some more. So let's dump some alloys. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and there. No. So I'll pick Admiral.
Engaging hostile forces. Construction completed.
So what's he doing? He's not doing anything. What does it say he's moving? Move him over there. Okay, so we're gonna move this way.
Engaging hostile station.
So why do I have a cruiser all by itself? I don't get it. Yeah. For that. Okay,
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
So he could take over, he could start going this way. This guy over here.
Engaging hostile station.
Okay, so we got synaptic lathe. I don't. So so it's a mega structure. Let's see. Processing power, populations, network minds used to compute and store data. The benefits are obvious, but some misguided species may view the transmutation of individuals. So we're gonna. Let's try to see if we can make some mega structure. See if we can make a lathe. I have a feeling we could like make one in our home system. Okay, synaptic lathe. It says a computing structure, generate research, and advanced logic. So, I don't know where we would make this. You know what? I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look at the internet. Where do I place synaptic lathe? Stellaris. Okay, so make the construction ship. Okay. So I could build it on this planet here. Yeah, why not? So I'll build it there. A little random, I know, but that's okay. So we're building a synaptic lathe. I have no idea what this thing does. So we're gonna figure it out. But actually what we're gonna do is let's go. I'm gonna go like this. And I'm gonna oops. I'm gonna make a screenshot of that. Cool. And now we're gonna place it. So all right, now we got to choose a new technology. There's a ship type Riddle Escort. We probably should research it just to play with it. I think that's good though. We probably should do habitat expansion, but you know what? This is for the build. Well, what else do they have available here? I think we do need to get Citadel though first. That's an important technology that we need. So just for standard play. So we'll get that. Go back to our fleets. So he's done. So we're going to send you here.
Red alert. Spaceport under fire. We have lost a spaceport.
So even though I just took that over, they appeared there magically and took it over again. So, okay. We built an observation post around the Federation and to study the inhabitants. I don't care about that.
Engaging hostile forces.
I don't care about you primitives. I have bigger fish to fry. Okay, so he's done. Send more up here. It looks like they've got some resistance up there. All right.
Engaging hostile station.
I wonder how long the lathe is going to take. Okay, election. Let's elect the official. Yeah, we have plenty of unity. There we go. Okay. Needs orders.
Engaging hostile forces.
Okay, so this is for science as well, so we're just going to build those three. Make a assembly plant, and then make a hollow theater too. And 3 city districts. Then we're going to go into this system and we're going to get a construction ship to get the second deposit here. And make some more orbitals. Expand the size of the habitat. Oh, and this one too. So it's got 3 deposits. That's crazy. This is going to be a really good science station.
Engaging hostile station.
So they finished converting. Good. I'm anxious to see what the synaptic lathe does. I think it's going to be powerful. I'm probably going to be kicking myself that I didn't make it sooner. Or that I didn't research it sooner. So, we've got battleships here. So what I'm going to do is, we have lots of stupid pirates that are blocking my lanes and interfering with pathing with my construction ships. So I'm going to take that fleet, and I'm going to crush all these stupid pirates. I think we need to crush that as well. Even though it's not technically in my territory. Okay.
Engaging hostile
So they're
forces.
starting to invade from here. That's gonna be annoying. So I'm gonna need to send somebody over there. Actually, chase them.
Engaging hostile station. Engaging
They have
hostile
very
forces.
high war exhaustion compared to us. So that's good. Alright, so this is done here, so we're gonna start... I think we're gonna start bombarding. Well, okay, decisions. So, they're far away from there, so we might as well, start bombarding and taking their planets. Got 1,000 horse. Indiscriminate, good. You know what? I'll just gang up on this planet. I don't think they have any more planets in this system. We're also going to gain control of an arc furnace, which will be really cool. I think that's the other reason our alloys are going up so much is because we keep gaining control of all these arc furnaces. Actually, they're not really under our control, so never mind. I just realized that. Okay, so... yeah, we're gonna have to liberate them because they're too weak to build their own forces yet. What? Thought... okay, well... go there... actually, why don't you go here? Alright. Why does it say he's sleeping? Okay. I don't know what that was about. So we're going to go here. And we're going to take back this territory that we lost here. Gale speed's cool, but explosive weapons, fire rate is also cool, but honestly, I think gale speed's the best. We can go with that. Anything that makes us go faster. Red ones go faster. Warhammer 40k reference. Okay, that's taken over, so we need to go here next. Not there, but there.
Red alert. Spaceport under fire. We have lost a spaceport. Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Alright, so they did what I thought they were going to do. Being a jerk and just coming over here to the back door. Well, it's because of this guy. He sent something over here, so we're gonna have to do they have reinforcements? I don't know. I can't tell. But they're definitely not big enough to stop them, so... Okay, they're already gonna go down there. Alright. So, I actually need you to... We're gonna have this fleet go there.
Construction completed.
So we're just gonna start, like, I think, we're gonna do automatic society research, because we're not really getting anything that we care about anymore. We'll just let it do its thing, do whatever.
Engaging hostile station. Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
I don't think he's gonna get there in time. We'll see. This guy needs hyper relays for sure. I need to build some here. I need to build like a space highway, pretty much. Oh, last tradition. So we got another ascension perk. Let me see here. Yeah, definitely Arcology project. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. So we'll pick that immediately, because we have the resources. Go to our... Now, we don't want to do... We actually don't want to convert our Empire capital because it's mostly generators, so... But we are going to go to our first Forge world, and we are going to make that an Arcology. So, there you go. Do that. Let's go to our next... Well, this is our factor world. This is probably... It's probably a good idea to, make this a, Arcology as well. But we don't have enough influence. We do have enough minerals, but not enough influence. So, we'll go ahead and do that later. But for right now, we're good. So that's another influence dump for you. Arcologies. Another influence dump that we have. Okay, so guy is lazy. We're gonna that. All right, they retreated. Good job. The hell out of my land. The hell out of my territory. Because you know I'm coming. I'm coming for you.
Engaging hostile forces. Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Exceptional individuals. Don't care. Actually, I do care about the extra influence. So now we will go to the factor world and we will try again. There we go. Our culture. We'll keep it researching. Oh, they thought they could sneak by. Okay, well, here we're gonna chase them down. Don't I have a fleet here? I kind of. They're bombarding right now. Where they should be. Yeah, they are.
Engaging hostile station.
This is the annoying crap that the computer constantly tries to do. Like, I have to constantly babysit and try to keep it from doing this. It's irritating. Takes the fun out of war. So it's already at full strength. Why don't we just go ahead? Oh. Oh, wrong one. Okay. So we'll just make a bunch of battleships for that fleet. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so... Caravan Coalition. Trying to see if there's something I can take over. You know, I'm just gonna, I'll just ignore that for now. Well, actually, no. We're going to put him in position. We're going to make him like a guard dog. We're going to put him at my main base. Now that he cleared all the pirates, he's going to stay at the main base, kind of like just be a guard,
Red
I
alert.
guess.
Spaceport under
So
fire.
this has been like... Okay. So they need to come over here and help bombard. They're almost done. Okay.
We have lost a spaceport. Engaging hostile station. Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
This is the stuff they try to do to run down the war exhaustion. That's the only reason they do it for, is to take advantage of war exhaustion. And they got these guys coming down here. I'm gonna need another fleet down here to manage this. So we're gonna come through there.
Engaging hostile forces. Engaging hostile station. Construction completed.
Okay, you're bored. Okay, you must have eliminated that fleet, so through here. Wait, nope. We need to get rid of this fleet here.
Red alert.
We're
Spaceport
gonna hunt them
under
down. You can run, but you can't hide. Get out of my face.
We have lost a spaceport.
Not allowed to lose spaceports. So they're gonna try this shit, so we're just gonna go like that. Or we're just gonna go right here and see which one they go to. Which one are they going to?
Research concluded.
So they are going, yeah, they're trying to do that shit. So we're gonna go there. That's not a real fleet. Why are you counting that as a fleet?
We have lost a spaceport.
Okay, you can take over the outpost any year now. And then you can that.
Engaging hostile forces.
Now we're gonna bounce over to here.
Engaging hostile station.
So we had a wicked thunderstorm tonight. I think it's still going on. That's crazy, man.
Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
All right, we got him cornered. Great. Now, this is kind of annoying. Not really. We can't really go invade these guys because these guys are in the way and they don't like us. Pretty sure. Yeah, they don't like us. You are next, for sure. You are definitely next after this. Because you aren't being controlled by anybody. I could just declare war on them now. I really don't. I'm not feeling challenged at all. I just feel like I'm steamrolling everything. I pretty much am. I mean, it's 2368. You'd think they'd have bigger fleets than this. I don't know what's going on.
We have lost a spaceport.
You know what I'm thinking I might do with this fleet? I might come over here and take this over. I think I will later. Okay, so... So... I don't know why it does the repair thing instead of telling me that he's done. Okay, so you're we pretty much we've conquered this territory here. We're gonna start bombarding planets here. That's what we'll do with that. We're just going to... That's a battleship. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't care.
Engaging hostile station. We have lost a spaceport.
So it keeps saying
Red
we
alert.
lost a spaceport,
Spaceport under
but
fire.
I don't know where. Okay, so they're doing that, but they're about to get stopped. Oh, he jumped away. Okay, well, don't let him get away.
We have encountered spaceborne life forms. Engaging hostile station.
Okay, so we're just gonna stand guard there. Want to make sure. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. All right. They didn't decide to come this way, which is great. So we've just about completely took them over.
We have encountered spaceborne life forms.
Next, we're going there. These guys are gonna go here.
Engaging hostile forces. We have encountered spaceborne life forms. We have encountered spaceborne life forms.
We could recruit a couple more scientists. This one is probably minor artifacts from jobs. We don't get minor artifacts, though. Engineering research from jobs, that's good. Hire that guy. Now we have 6. We're gonna go to our stations. They could use a scientist. I think that's good.
We have encountered spaceborne life forms. Engaging hostile station.
Entrepreneur looks good. Let's go with that.
Engaging hostile forces. Engaging hostile station. We have encountered spaceborne life forms.
Oh wait, just a gone minute? That gone minute? We do need to take this over, so I think I need to get that for sure.
Engaging hostile forces. Engaging hostile station. We have encountered spaceborne life forms. We have encountered spaceborne life forms. Research concluded. Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
Okay, so I'm either gonna have to take him or him.
Engaging hostile station. Red alert. Spaceport under fire. We have encountered spaceborne life forms. Engaging hostile station. Engaging hostile forces. Red alert.
Okay, we got a renowned leader. What does he do? Events, platforms, physics research. So he's a commander. Army damage. Yeah. Nah. Okay, so the newbie. I saw the Philippines flag. It was Stellaris, so I got curious. That's a big space empire you got there. Yeah, this is a big space empire. And yeah, I know the Philippines flag is on the thumbnail, but so is the Steam logo, so it kind of just, I was hoping that would like tell people, hey, yeah, this is gaming too. I might just put my logo there and take those other pictures out. We'll see. Sorry for the confusion, man. But hey, I'm glad you're enjoying Stellaris. Okay, so we actually need to stop this guy. Well, actually, we're gonna go here. Stop it.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Still need to get this down here.
Engaging hostile station. We have encountered spaceborne life forms.
Oh, and they magically have troops. Okay, so they're going that way. So just gonna move there and let these guys take care of them. Then we're gonna jump here and take this.
Engaging hostile forces.
Get wrecked.
Engaging hostile station.
See,
Council
are you
agenda
Filipino? I just bought Stellaris last February, but it's still kind of confused on how shit is in the way. How to play the game. What did you choose as your species? What is species? What is species? I forgot what it's called. I'm not Filipino. I'm an American citizen. Living abroad in the Philippines. So I just moved here about a month ago. And so, yeah, I've been, and hello, Fenru. How's it going? Fenru is from Indonesia, by the way. So, yeah, hello. But, so what species did I choose? So I'll tell you what I did. I chose the synthetic fertility origin. Okay, that's what this is. This playthrough is about. And I picked humanoid at first, but the thing of it is with this origin, you rapidly switch to a machine empire. Basically, you start out biological and switch to a machine empire very early on. Like, so it's, I don't know if you ever had robots before, but if you have, you know, imagine if you had to replace all your biological pops with the robots that you crafted after you got the technology for it. So that's what this is about. So, hope that answers your question. Okay, I'm gonna close that out. These guys just don't quit. But I do need to come back here and get this. Push this through here, block this with this guy, and then we'll push forward into and claim all this, shut all this down. Yeah, it's too bad now. Now, if you want to watch from the beginning, you could watch previous streams. Mostly play EU4. I'm fairly new to Stellaris. Yeah, Stellaris is a really good game. It scratches the galactic domination itch more than any other game I've ever seen. So we could definitely go with that council agenda. So this was the last spot here, so, and we can't go into their territory, so we're just gonna go ahead and bombard that. He's done bombarding, that's great. So he's gonna through here and bombard that planet, and we're just gonna start claiming all their planets. Okay, we got that. That's good. We could go here. Well, no, they're gonna keep trying to come through this gate here, so we have to plug that up.
Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
Right now, I'm at war. We are
is under assault.
Oh, we got
Evasive
pirates.
maneuvers.
I'm at war with for vassalization of this galaxy here. I've taken over half of it. So where are the pirates? Okay, so go there and kill the pirates. That's a big fleet. So after we do that, we're going to come up here and we're going to up there and unrestrict that, clear them out. Yeah, you reached me at Endgame. So what I would suggest you do, if you want to know how to play this game from the beginning, go look at my prior streams, the ones where I'm playing Stellaris, and I have this whole run on stream pretty much. In fact, we need to go to the expansion planner and make sure we get everything. Alright. That's good.
Engaging hostile forces. Engaging hostile station. Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
Okay, somehow they slip by. Okay. That is annoying. That wastes more time. Capture him already? There you go. They gotta chase him down, and we're gonna go ahead and come up the middle here, prevent them from going in anymore. We do need to, we might need to take a look at that.
Red alert. Spaceport under fire. Engaging hostile station.
Yeah, honestly, if you want to learn Stellaris, you've come to the right channel, dude. I have tons of tutorials on Stellaris. Like, in fact, I have yeah, the beginner's guide, the beginner tutorial. That, you know, it's an hour. It's a long watch. It's an hour and 20 minutes. It's the biggest video I've ever made. But I tell you, it is like, I go from beginning to end. Now, some of the things in there aren't true anymore because that was made a long time ago. But as far as the base game is concerned, most of that still applies. You can, you know, do that or do something similar to what I did in that video, and you'll get an idea of what you need to do. From there, after you watch that video, I would start watching my build guides. Hive Mind, for example. If you get the DLC, make sure you get Utopia first. But it, you know, and you know, start learning the build guides. See which one of them interests you. Like, even if you don't have Utopia yet, I would still watch the Hive Mind video because it would give you an idea of what it's like. And you'd be like, oh, that looks like fun. You know, maybe I'll get the DLC after all. That'll influence your decision on buying the DLC, which some of it, a lot of it, I do highly recommend. And, you know, Paradox is great. They're not a perfect company, but you know what? I think their monetization model deserves our money because so many companies nowadays do it wrong. So I am fully behind Stellaris, you know, the developers, and the way they, you know, the way they show their products, I think is a lot more honest than the other monetization practices that we know all too well from the AAA industry. So if you want to encourage developers to monetize their products responsibly, which I think Stellaris and Paradox have been doing that so far, I think they deserve, you know, as much money as we are, you know, comfortably able to give them, you know, within reason, and of course for good content. So obviously I won't pay them for bad content, but most of the content, I bought a lot of their DLC, and I haven't regretted any of the DLC that I bought from them. Every single one, from Federations to Utopia to the new Machine Age. By the way, the new Machine Age is really good. And again, Paradox is not sponsoring this video, so I am 100% not getting paid to say this. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, the DLC for this game is really good. It really enhances the game. It gives you new experience every time. It really ups the replay value considerably, especially when you get all of it and you tie it all together. And I think I will eventually do that. I think I will eventually just get everything. There are some DLCs I don't have, like the story packs and stuff. I've thought lately about just getting all of those too and just doing a run with everything. But yeah, the expansions for sure are worth the money. I believe most of them. Like, and like, you know, there's only a couple, like maybe some of the species packs are kind of meh, but you know, yeah. So anyway, I have a ton of videos on how to play Stellaris. So yeah, I would just plug in and binge watch. Always helps me.
Research concluded.
And I thank you for that, by the way. But yeah, you know, you found a good channel to learn how to play Stellaris for sure. Because that's what I'm mostly. A lot of my channel is about teaching Stellaris. Let's see. They're gonna chase them down.
We have lost a spaceport.
Where are my other idle? There's another planet here. Take that over.
Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
Two of its DLT, which were Utopian Federations. That's a good start, dude.
We have lost a spaceport.
If when you're ready to get more,
our station is under assault.
I would try out Megacorp for sure. That's the next best one. Well, 3 DLCs, like, honestly, if I were, it depends on what those DLCs are. Like, if you just pick a bunch of species packs, well, that's not really going to enhance your gameplay. It's not really going to be fun, necessarily. But if you get, yeah, so what I recommend, so you got Utopia and Federations. It's a tough call for the third one because Megacorp is really good and a lot of fun, especially if you like trade empires. If you like trade empires, I'd pick Megacorp. If you like subjugation, like vassals and stuff, and want different vassal types, and orbital rings and a lot of other cool stuff, I would definitely pick. Honestly, I would get both Megacorp and Overlord. And after that, honestly, I think you'd be set. If you had Overlord, Megacorp, Utopia, and maybe Federations, like those 3, and then Machine Age if you can get it. Machine Age is really good too. And if you can, Synthetic Dawn, like those are my staples. For me personally, it would be Utopia, Megacorp, Overlord, Machine Age, and Synthetic Dawn. Those are my top. If I had to give it. So I hope that helps you. So we've taken over this empire completely. What a dick. He's just sitting there, so I've got to sit there with my fleet and waste it, basically. Waste it guarding.
Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
So we're going to go there. So I wish when it pinged me and said red alert, you know, spaceport under fire, I wish it would like tell me where, you know, ping to me where that is, like physically on the map, like where I could go to it. Yeah, like if you like the Ferengi Wayland Yutani Corporation from Aliens, if you like that stuff, like if you like galactic corporations, galactic capitalism, you know, kind of, you know, a corporate nation, that kind of thing, a company, you know, a galaxy spanning company, that the Orion Syndicate, that kind of stuff, Megacorp is for you for sure if you like that stuff. And I did it. It's interesting. But it's a lot of fun. Especially Criminal Syndicate can be very fun too. And it's also very powerful. It's just a different way of playing completely. Because you have branch offices, so like if you really wanted to play tall and you didn't want to expand that much, You could just have branch offices all over every biological empire in the galaxy. And by the way, I have a build guide on Megacorp too, so if you get that, make sure you check that out. Yeah.
We have lost a spaceport. Engaging hostile forces.
Yeah, you gonna let him take over half my territory before you catch him? Come on.
Knowledge is the key to the universe. Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
Okay, we're gonna take that over. Okay. So we are going to guard this next. Are they in acceptance yet? No. Close. Oh, Citadel is researched. Okay, what do we want to research next? Mechanical modification points. Probably should get that. Now, we can research Titans. I think that's kind of overkill. I don't think really we need Titans right now. Probably get it eventually, but it does raise our fleet command limit. That is tempting. That alone actually kind of makes it somewhat worth it. But I think we're good on consumer goods. Fabricators. Let's do the mechanical modification.
Our station
upgrade
is
our
under
species
assault.
later. I'm almost thinking about just going to war with this guy. Get through his territory.
Red alert.
Oh, we have
Spaceport under
3K
fire.
3K research. That's good. Now, did we make that lathe? We're 93% complete. So, we're going to be getting it
Engaging
there.
hostile station. Red alert. Spaceport
Are
under
there any
fire. Our
max
station
fleet
is under
limits?
assault.
Okay, if there are, I have never met them. There might be fleet limits, but I haven't ran into any my whole time playing, so now there is okay, let me rephrase that. There is kind of a fleet limit, so it's called naval capacity, right? And this isn't a limit per se, but it's kind of like a soft cap. So if you go over, if you have too many ships and you go over your naval cap, the more you go over, the more costly your navy is. So every ship you pump out costs an upkeep of energy credits. Yeah, so, you know, like I say in many of my videos, make sure you have enough energy credit gain before you start pumping out ships. For this reason. And if you go over too much over the naval cap, it will become more and more costly, and you'll start bleeding out energy credits really fast. Now, it looks like we're pretty in the hole here, but as you can see, our economy is doing so well everywhere else. We really can just keep selling for energy credits, so it's not a big deal there. Yeah, so basically you can go over your naval capacity and you want to keep raising it, but just know that the more you go over your naval capacity, the harder it's going to be on your economy. So you will tank your economy if you're not careful, especially in the beginning of the game. So I hope that answers that question.
Has begun.
Person.
Knowledge is the key to the universe. We have encountered spaceborne life forms. Red alert! Spaceport under fire.
Yo, that is way too many armies. They got way too many armies on this. Speaking of armies, I forgot to get mine. That's a noob mistake. Okay, so we're gonna take... Let's see... Who can we capture... here, and... we will land armies on those. Actually, you know what? We're gonna merge. We're gonna merge these. Okay, great. Okay, we got our armies queued up. And they magically teleported over here. Lovely. That is very annoying. Do they have 3 planets? Oh, they do. Wow. They don't have any garrison, though.
Engaging hostile forces. Red alert. Spaceport under fire. Engaging hostile station.
I think these are relays. Ooh, that's really
Engaging
good.
Hostile forces.
That helps me a lot. Oh, the starbase killed them.
Red alert.
Pathetic.
Spaceport under fire.
Pathetic. Spaceport killed them. Death by spaceport. Okay, so... I'm gonna get that. Alright, they squash these guys, so I think they're gonna discover that and take it over, which is cool. Helps them, helps me. Now, I think... Okay, we got a stupid pirate, so we're gonna go back there and get that. Take that over. Okay, so now we're gonna bombard this planet. Okay.
Engaging hostile station. Engaging hostile forces. Red alert. Spaceport under fire. Engaging hostile force.
Our war exhaustion is very low, which is really cool. Alright. Those bastards. They got through. Hold on a second. Okay. Take care of them and then bounce back here and back and forth. So we're gonna go right here. Gonna stop these guys. Now that we've completely taken this over.
Research concluded.
See if there's anything important here. Nope, it's just a bunch of garbage. I'll just keep letting
Red
them auto
alert. Spaceport under
research.
fire.
Okay, so we're on our last tradition. So right away, I want to say domination for sure. My experience, the rest of them really, I have never been impressed with them. Like, compared to all these other ones except domination, they're either niche, like mercantile. You know, now mercantile's good if you're doing a trade empire. It's absolutely necessary. You must pick it if you're doing a trade empire. But if you're not, like especially Megacorp, if you're not doing that, like if you're not doing Megacorp or something, then you don't need this at all. The rest of these, they're mediocre at best, but there's almost always a better pick. Honestly, I could make a Stellaris video just about what traditions you never want to pick up. You know, like the top traditions you don't want, like, you know, that are, you know, the least powerful traditions. You know, aptitude, enmity. Everybody was raging about enmity. They were like, oh, enmity is so cool, blah blah blah, this is so broken. Nah, dude, come on, who are you kidding, dude? The stuff in enmity is absolutely ridiculous, ridiculously bad. Like, they're like bad, I mean, they're okay, I guess, but like, does it really, it really doesn't seem like it makes a difference. I've looked at all this stuff and it's like, okay, why would I pick enmity when I can pick prosperity or supremacy or any of the other traditions that I have right here that do so much more for me, like, you know, power-wise. And you might be able to argue expansion and diplomacy is kind of niche. I actually wouldn't have taken that. I would have taken something else. but the time I took that, it was right before I decided to do Cosmogenesis, so diplomacy was kind of a mistake. But it's still pretty good, especially if you do want to get a Federation. And oftentimes with a lot of builds, you do want to get into a Federation. Like, for example, if you're playing Megacorp, you want diplomacy because you want to get into a trade league as fast as possible. Whenever you can. So, diplomacy, like mercantile, is useful. But like, and then you have your ascensions, right? So I have my ascension, so like, but other than that, like the rest of these, really, I could take them or leave them. Now, if I wanted to do the galactic community thing, like I said, this is niche too. Politics is niche. Unyielding, the problem with unyielding, it's kind of niche too. It's based on defense. Subterfuge, I totally agree with Montu Plays and other YouTubers that say the espionage mechanics just aren't good right now. And they've never been. It's kind of sad. But at the same time, I think the game would actually be worse if they started focusing on espionage mechanics or started making them more relevant. I think the game would actually be less fun, in my opinion. I think Intel needs to be a lot more simplified. I think espionage needs to be a lot more simplified. They need to make a simpler process for it. I think espionage is one of those things that shouldn't be complex at all. So statecraft, like, and aptitude, like, these were hyped up too. And, after using them, I was like, I don't feel any different than I did when I didn't have these, especially aptitude. Not going to name any names, but some of the videos I watched, Stellaris videos I watched, they were like, oh, aptitude is the greatest thing ever. Well, I mean, really, to be honest, in fact, I might be a jerk and make a video like this, like do this sometime, like a challenge where I don't pay attention to leaders at all and see if I still win. Like seriously, like I bet I could do it. I bet I bet I could go through an entire game, ignore leaders, other than science vessels, because you got to do that. But other than that, and then a commander or two, like just completely ignore like all the leveling, all that stuff. Just ignore all that stuff, like and see if I could still win. Like, I mean, I don't know. I know some of this is me talking out my ass. I don't mean to offend anybody or anything, but like I said, the stuff that's left here, other than domination, like I do not consistently use, and for good reason. And sadly, 3 of these were at one time hyped into the ground, and I never understood why they were. It just didn't really, when I tried them, it didn't really make a difference. Well, the thing with enmity, here's a problem with enmity. I'll point it out right now. So now, if you just have the base game, it might not be so bad. You might actually be able to make this effective every game. But especially what build you're playing, if you're playing you'd think, oh, this would be really good for an empire that has a lot of wars and, is constantly conquering. And every so often that's true, but a lot of times the builds that I conquer with, they can't really pick this up because it requires them to rival. And the ones I use to clear the board traditionally, they can't do diplomacy. Like Devouring Swarm has no use for this because everyone's an enemy, so that there's really now maybe I'm wrong, and maybe if it is like that, then everybody's considered a rival, then that might actually make that worth taking. But like like I said, the whole enmity thing, I knew from the get-go that it was not the best pick. Because it's just, and the bonuses you get here really like don't. Yeah, and the other thing too is you don't really want to rival someone, you want to be superior to them. So in relative strength. So like you never want to be like on par with anyone. You want to be ahead of them, or you're behind them and you want to work towards getting ahead of them. So it's, yeah, I think this is kind of one of those situational traditions. Now, there are a few empires I can think of that I've played where this would actually be really good. But then again, like if they get too weaker than you, then they're no longer your rival and you lose the bonus. You know, or if you're stronger than them, you can't rival them anymore and you lose the bonus. So it's very chaotic and hard to control the bonuses with this tradition. And that lack of consistency really just kind of turns me off. So, like with Statecraft, I know I'm kind of pausing for a minute here, but like with Statecraft, you know, the council, the council stuff, it looks really good on paper, right? But then, like I said, when you play it with these bonuses, it doesn't really feel different, you know? And that's really, at the end of the day, I use that as the metric for how good a tradition is. Does it feel different? Does it play different? You know, do you know, is it enabling you to do more, like really do more, or is it just a numbers game? Like, is it just a number on a piece of paper, but you're not really doing anything different, right? So, and it's the same with Aptitude, like I said, again, with the leaders, you know, with all the leader stuff that's come out, oftentimes I feel like, you know, I'm able to win the games easily and half ignore my leaders. I don't try to do that. Obviously, you see me, I work with 3 leaders and stuff. I try to maximize the bonuses. I want to play well, but like at the same time, I gotta wonder sometimes, like, really is having, you know, our leaders really as powerful as Paradox makes them out to be? Are they really, how important are they, you know, in the grand scheme of things? You know, I know bonuses add up, but like, you know, it's kind of one of those things where I don't think, basically what I'm trying to say is that I don't think leaders alone will win you the game. Like, you could have great leaders and great leader management and still lose horribly if you do the basics wrong. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of the thing. I don't think Aptitude, Statecraft, or Enmity is the hard carry that I used to hear it back in the day being said that it was. And I think people have realized that since. And the other thing too, now I'm not going to put this in I'm never going to say this kind of stuff in standalone videos, but like, you know, if you're watching, I'll give you my true honest thoughts. I think a lot of the Stellaris community, and I'm not criticizing anybody in particular, but look, we're creators and we're in the business of YouTube, and we do want to pay our bills. So when a new thing for Stellaris comes out, if I'm a top creator and most of my bread and butter is coming from Stellaris, I'm gonna want to naturally milk that for all it's worth. Obviously, I want to try to be honest while I do it, at least me personally does. But at the same time, you know, let's say, for example, let's say you know, Enmity, when Enmity was released, a YouTuber said, "Oh, well, this thing sucks. Don't use it. It's dumb. It's boring and pointless." He probably wouldn't get nearly as many views as then if he was like, "Oh, this is great. These bonuses are really powerful. You could do this and this and this." when really, is that ever really going to happen? And like I said, again, I might be talking out my ass, but this stuff has weighed heavily on me for a long time. I've had these thoughts, I've had these feelings about these traditions, especially enmity, and kind of, and I get a little, you know, it is a little frustrating sometimes to, you know, watch Stellaris videos and get wrong information, right? Or information that, like, you know, where I'm scratching my head afterwards, like, that did not help me at all. Like, that did not, you know, yeah, that didn't change anything. But then again, I'm sure there's some of the stuff I've said as a YouTuber in the past in Stellaris that now I look back on and I go, oh, I was completely wrong. My bad. You know? So, yeah, to be fair, like I said, I'm no saint. You know, I'm doing the best I can here. But, like, yeah, I just think I would be lying if I said that, you know, these 3 traditions that were really hyped up at one time were actually really all they were cracked up to be. So let's go ahead and pick domination. I don't really, yeah, I'm not going to use any of these other ones. Council agenda available. That's enough of my rant. Anyone who's listening. Okay, so, but again, to be clear, I'm not taking the shots at any other YouTubers. You know, they got a living they got to make, you know, and, you know, and I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to stir the pot, but at the same time, you know, facts are facts, and, you know, and sometimes I feel like things are a little warped and twisted a little bit in the name of hype and what's new, you know.
Research concluded.
Now, what I think is cool, though, I will say this: Machine Age deserved the hype that it got. Machine Age absolutely deserved the hype that it got. Not so much on the Mechanicus origin, but, like, especially on the other stuff that came out with that expansion. I think, yeah, I am very, especially after this game, I am very impressed with the Machine Age. I gotta say, well done, Paradox. You know, there was some rumors that Paradox was, you know, losing its luster or whatever, and then they come out with something like Machine Age and just blow it out of the park. I think that's amazing. It's all over. We got Mega Engineering. Enigma Battle Cruiser. Huh. More arc furnaces, more Dyson swarms. It's not going to go away, though. So the rule is, no matter what you're doing, stop what you're doing and pick this up. Whenever it pops up, you have to pick it. So that's the rule, because we don't know when that'll pop up again, if it ever will. So, Mega Engineering, guys. We did it. Great stuff. But yeah, Machine Age is just an absolutely amazing...
We have encountered spaceborne life forms. Engaging hostile forces.
I honestly think it is... I think the only its only shortcoming is that it actually doesn't have as far as volume of content, it's not as big as, say, Utopia, as far as volume of content, but the quality of what was added is just off the hook. Absolutely off the hook. Like, even the Mechanicus origin, which is my least favorite origin, that one's all right, especially from an RP perspective. And, like, I do respect the RP community. Like, I'm not an RP guy, but I do respect RP guys. Many of my friends are RP guys. You know, they're heavy into roleplay and stuff and story and whatnot. And I can be too, to an extent, especially if it's the right one. But, like, you know, even as a non-RP guy, I'm usually not into that stuff most of the time. you know, I skip the events, I don't read them, whatever. You know, call me a jerk, but that's just who I am. But like, I've never been that kind of guy, but like, I can appreciate the amount of attention to detail they put into the Cybernetic Creed, and you know, as a fan service to those that always wanted to play as the Adeptus Mechanicus from Warhammer. I think I definitely respect that. And though I think it could definitely be more powerful than it is, at least from what I played. Maybe I missed something and did it wrong. That's a possibility. I will revisit that origin at some point, because obviously, you know, after I do videos on all these other origins, what else am I going to cover, right? So I will probably do that at some point. But even the Cybernetic Creed, though, you know, even though that wasn't as impactful to me as the other origins, it still was decent, and I could still see a lot of players really loving that origin. So I can't really say anything bad about Machine Age at all. Like, I think it's the best, possibly the best origin or the best expansion to come out since Overlord, for sure. Overlord or Utopia, like, and I think as far as pure cool stuff is concerned, I think it actually beats Overlord, because Overlord's a little controversial, right? Like, not everybody likes vassals, but like, I don't think there's anybody in the community that I know of that doesn't like the stuff that was introduced in Machine Age. Like, you know, I don't think I've met one player that's like, I don't like robots. I don't like cybernetics. I don't like, you know, I don't like machine empires. Like, it's more like they wish they had that stuff, right? Because they don't have the DLC yet. But,
Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
so I just wonder how close we are. We're still not close.
Blocker cleared.
So we've got to go police these guys. Where's... get that planet. Okay.
Engaging hostile forces. Engaging hostile forces.
Oh, I don't care about that. Okay, he's here, he's here. We're going to take that over. After he's done here,
our station is under assault.
swing over here. They better not pay these mercenaries. That'll be extra.
Engaging hostile
I think
forces.
I will do a video finally reviewing Machine Age kind of after the fact. It came out a while ago, but like I still think I should give my 2 cents on it and my recommendation. I tried to earlier while I was moving, but it just did not work out very good. Yeah. Don't try
Engaging
to make
hostile
videos
station.
while you move. It's just not fun. So... assembler. That looks... yeah, let's do assembler.
Engaging hostile forces.
How much time have? Okay, cool. We can go for a while. I want to win this war first, and then we'll stop
Red
the
alert.
stream.
Spaceport under fire.
I want to
Our station
vassalize
is under assault.
both these guys. Looks like tomorrow we may get the crisis. Let's see. All right. He completely took that over. He's not there. That's weird. What? Oh! They did. They bought the mercenaries. Okay. All right. I knew they were going to do that.
Station.
Climate restoration, we are actually going to override this and get that because that's important. And then we will go back to auto researching.
A new world has been colonized.
You know, I still need to do the video on automation and how well it actually works.
Forces.
I think
world has been colonized.
That's definitely something that I could put in the works. All right, so we've got a new planet. Now, this is definitely for energy credits. Oh, we could put an arc furnace there, but we need to. Oh, we need to build this orbital first. Get rid of that deposit. Oh, your station. It's good. Oh. We have research deposit. So that changes things. Yeah, we need to make this a research world. So we will get rid of those reactors and build. We can't. I don't think we can select research station yet. We'll just make it a habitat. Turn automation on. And then that way, see what its neighborhood looks like. Okay, there are other energy deposits here, so this for sure is a generator station. We're gonna cap out. thing here. There is a lot of majors here. A lot. See how that does. Okay, back to the war.
Engaging hostile station.
Thinking here. I'm going to go back to home base. You're not going to take it over?
Red alert. Spaceport under fire. Engaging hostile station. Red alert.
Oh,
Spaceport
we never...
under fire.
Yeah, we... Barcall, I don't know what they were doing there. Okay, so you're here. What's the next thing you can take over?